It's fanfic time! Get ready.
Wow, it's been a long time since I did a fanfic reading. This one is called The Blank Flanks. Let's start, shall we? Bye, class. Started. Bye. Oh. Bye, class. Started. See you all after vacation. The Curie Mark Crusaders were the first ones out, with Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoons right behind them. Hello, Blank Flanks, Diamond Tiara teased. I see you still haven't gotten your cutie marks. Hey, Bloom shouted. Just cause we ain't got our cutie marks don't mean we won't ever get them. Keep telling yourself that, Blank Flanks, Silver Spoon replied as she and Diamond Tiara charted off. They're probably right, Sweetie Belle said sadly. Don't say that, Sweetie Belle, Scootaloo began. They're just mocking us. It doesn't mean that they're right. I mean, we'll get our cutie marks soon. Hey, Sweetie Belle asked, why don't we make them Blank Flanks? What? What in tarnation do you mean by that? Bloom asked. They've made us suffer. We make them suffer. Wow. Sweetie Belle said, they have pushed us around for far too long. It is time to make them pay. How do we do that? Scootaloo asked. That's easy, Sweetie Belle answered. The Cutie Mark Crusaders split up. Sweetie Belle went to the clubhouse to get the device set up. Scootaloo and Scootaloo and Bloom went into town to get Silver Spoon and Diamond Tiara. So what do you Blank Flanks want? Diamond Tiara asked. We got something amazing imported from Canterlot, and we wanted you to see it, Scootaloo replied. Fine, Blank Flakes. It's probably stupid, though, Silver Spoon said as they all trotted to the clubhouse. Where is it? Silver Spoon asked. We'll show it to you later, but first, let's get something to drink. Do you guys want some cider? Sweetie Belle offered. Well, I am kind of thirsty, Diamond Tiara replied. Bloom went to get some cider for them. She made sure that Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon's drink were drugged. Here, drink up, Bloom told them. They drank it all, every last drop of it. It only took a few seconds for both of them to collapse onto the ground. When they regained consciousness, they found that they were in a dark room, unable to move. The light suddenly turned on. The bright light stung their eyes. They were strapped down to tables. I'm getting a big vibe from cupcakes. I hate it. Wake up, sleepyheads! They heard a familiar voice say from the darkness, it's time to play! The next thing they knew, needles were jabbed into their chest. Oh! No! No! As that was happening, they saw the Cutie Mark Crusaders. Scootaloo and Bloom. They were holding the needles. Sweetie Belle was not in their sight. That should keep you awake, they heard Bloom say. They still couldn't see her. Then Sweetie Belle emerged from the dark corner, holding a knife. Ah! Cupcakes! Get out of my brain! Get out of my brain! No. Look at it. Oh, she's gonna cut off their cutie marks. Oh! No! Sweetie Belle, Diamond Tiara asked, finally saying her name. What's going on? You have always mocked us, Sweetie Belle began. You called us Blank Flanks. You told us that we would never get our cutie marks. But no more shall you push us around. Sweetie Belle walked closer, knife held up by her horn. Diamond Tiara screamed as Sweetie Belle started cutting into her cutie mark. The pain she felt was overwhelming overwhelming. Is that even a word? The pain she felt was overwhelmingly horrid. What? English. Her cutie mark was now surrounded by a red circle of blood. If you thought that was bad, how about this? Sweetie Belle, Sweetie Belle peeled off Diamond Tiara's cutie mark slowly. Diamond Tiara was screaming in agonizing pain. When her cutie mark was completely ripped off, Sweetie Belle looked at Diamond Tiara's face. Since her cutie mark was ripped off, her flesh was burning. Tears were streaming down her cheek, making a dripping sound when it hit the floor. Blood was slithering down her legs. How do you feel now, blank flank? Sweetie Belle spat at Diamond Tiara, who was still sniffling and crying. You know that screaming won't help. We're out in the forest. No opponent can hear your pathetic cries for help. As Sweetie Belle was teasing Diamond Tiara, Scootaloo went over to Silver Spoon and cut a circle around her cutie mark. Scootaloo peeled it off slowly so that she could feel the same pain as her friend has. Silver Spoon was screaming in both pain and fear. Tears were streaming down her face, dripping off her chin, dripping on the floor. Scootaloo laughed at her crying victim and the blood streaming down her leg, mixing with a yellow substance. Ha! Scootaloo laughed. Applebloom, look! The baby pissed herself! Applebloom laughs along with Scootaloo at Silver Spoon. Time for your pain to truly begin, Sweetie Belle said. Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon gasped. If that wasn't true pain, then what is? Sweetie Belle trotted towards the bathtub, filled with a suspicious substance. That substance was aculosis, a deadly acid. Silver Spoon, you're first. Scootaloo Applebloom released Silver Spoon. She stumbled and fell onto her own bodily fluid. Scootaloo Applebloom had to help her over to the tub and pushed her in. I can picture it. No. Once she hit the acid, she was screaming in agonizing pain. At first, she got the sensation of being burned alive as her flesh began to dissolve, causing intense pain. Feeling like she was being skinned alive, the pain only got worse as the acid got deep into her flesh. Silver Spoon was screaming louder than ever as all of her nerves were inflamed by the acid. Silver Spoon was completely dissolved by the acid. Diamond Tiara was more terrified than ever. You're next, blank flank, Scootaloo told Diamond Tiara. No, Diamond Tiara shouted. Please, let me go. I'll do anything. Applebloom rolled her eyes. Not good enough. Applebloom grabbed the knife and stuck it. It stuck into Diamond Tiara's eye. Diamond Tiara screamed in pain. She knew why they were doing this. They called them blank flanks all their lives. They had to be fierce with her. Applebloom removed the knife along with Diamond Tiara's eye. That just made the pain more intense. Applebloom went over to the box of nails. Scootaloo grabbed the hammer and they both started to walk towards Diamond Tiara. What are you do? Diamond Tiara's sentence was cut off as nails were being driven into her hooves. The pain was unbearable, so she started to scream again. Ugh. I think it's about time we shut you up, Sweetie Belle said. Smiling. Thank God, Diamond Tiara thought. I can finally die. Wow. Diamond Tiara was wrong. So no. Sweetie Belle cut Diamond Tiara's tongue out. She tried to scream, but it came out as a mutated gargle. As a mutated gargle. Y'all said it right. The Cutie Mark Crusader started to hammer nails into every part of her body. No matter how hard she tried, she couldn't scream. All three of the Cutie Mark Crusaders got knives and started to skin Diamond Tiara alive. Every nerve in her body felt as if it was on fire. Diamond Tiara felt as if she was going to vomit at the sight of her own flesh being ripped by the nails, still lodged in her flesh. All of her skin had been completely removed. Ah! Skulu trotted away for a moment and came back with a can of oil. She then poured it all over Diamond Tiara's body. The oil burned as it hit her flesh. Sweetie Belle then lit a match and threw it at Diamond Tiara's bloody, oily body. Her blood started to boil as her body was literally on fire. She opened her mouth to scream, but nothing came out. The flames started to spread to the rest of the treehouse. The Cutie Mark Crusaders all escaped, and all the evidence was now erased. No pony ever found out their little secret and thought Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon just died in the fire. You know, when I first heard of the word blank flames, I thought it was a complete parody or a parody of the Blank Flames, the creepypasta, but no. It was totally something different. But where are the punctuations and I got twisted up a few times. You know, I always pictured a fanfic where the Cutie Mark Crusaders would turn Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon into blank flames. I just never thought it would actually ever be made. Thanks for watching.